Welcome back to AutoBig8, the channel where we bring you the most powerful machines in the world. From tanks to fighter jets, from advanced missiles to the latest military tech, we uncover what makes these monsters tick. If you love raw power and cutting-edge defense innovation, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to AutoBig8. Today's story is about a weapon that sends shockwaves underground literally. This is the US Air Force's AMG-130 bunker buster bomb, a marvel of modern military engineering, designed to destroy fortified enemy targets hidden deep beneath the Earth's surface. And today, we're diving into everything there is to know about this devastating force, from the ski to its history, design, features, and even the price tag behind its creation. Let's begin by understanding the core concept of bunker busters. Traditional bombs and missiles often fail when faced with hardened underground bunkers, command centers, or missile silos buried under mountains of concrete and steel. During conflicts in the Middle East, North Korea, and even tensions with Iran, the need for precision weapons capable of penetrating deep underground structures has become more critical than ever. That's where bunker busters come in. And leading the way among them is the AMG-130. The AMG-130 isn't just a simple gravity bomb. It represents the evolution of precision-guided munitions and is derived from a powerful heritage. The AMG-130 is an advanced air-to-surface missile that traces its lineage back to the GBU-15 and AGM-123 Skipper. But while its predecessors were impressive, the AMG-130 takes things several steps further. Let's talk about its specifications. The AMG-130 weighs approximately 3,000 pounds, or about 1,360 kilograms. It's equipped with a two-stage solid rocket motor for extended range, allowing it to be launched far from the target while keeping the delivery aircraft safe from enemy air defenses. Its range, up to 40 nautical miles, or around 74 kilometers, depending on the launch altitude and speed. That kind of standoff capability makes it a crucial weapon for strategic strikes where direct overflight is too risky. At the heart of the AMG-130 is its guidance system. It employs a combination of GPS, INS for mid-course navigation, and terminal guidance using either TV or imaging infrared sensors. This dual-mode guidance system allows it to not only find its target with pinpoint accuracy but also avoid jamming and spoofing by enemy countermeasures. This technology gives the AMG-130 an accuracy within a few feet, essential when striking reinforced structures where precision is key. But what makes the AMG-130 truly special is its warhead. Unlike standard bombs, the AMG-130 carries a massive penetrating warhead designed to break through concrete and steel. The warhead, called BLU-109 or BLU-113 in some configurations, is made with a hardened steel casing and packed with high explosives. It doesn't explode on impact. Instead, it burrows deep into the target before detonation. This means it can reach underground bunkers, buried command centers, or weapon caches hidden in mountainsides, ensuring maximum damage right where it's needed. One of the most impressive features of the AMG-130 is its ability to loiter. That's right, this missile isn't just fire and forget. Thanks to its control surfaces and onboard propulsion, it can actually fly a course that allows it to circle or adjust position mid-flight. This makes it particularly useful for dynamic battlefields where targets might change locations or require confirmation before impact. Now, let's rewind a bit to understand how the AMG-130 came into existence. The program began in the late 1980s as the US military recognized the need for a smarter, more precise standoff weapon. During Operation Desert Storm in 1991, the limitations of conventional bombs were clear. Hardened bunkers survived aerial bombardment. The US Air Force responded with programs to develop deep penetrating weapons, and the AMG-130 was one of the results. Testing of the AMG-130 proved its effectiveness. At test ranges in the US, the bomb successfully destroyed mock bunkers, underground storage facilities, and other hardened targets. In combat scenarios, it has been used in multiple operations across the globe, including Iraq and Afghanistan, where fortified Taliban or insurgent hideouts were eliminated with surgical precision. It has even been deployed in Syria against ISIS command structures buried in tunnel networks. Pilots who have used the AMG-130 often describe it as a game changer, because it can be launched from B-52s, F-15s, and potentially even modern bombers like the B-21 Raider in the future. The AMG-130 is compatible with a wide array of platforms. This gives commanders on the ground and in the air flexibility to tailor missions depending on threat levels and terrain. One question we get a lot is, how much does one of these cost? The price of the AMG-130 varies depending on configuration and production lots, but generally speaking, each missile costs between $500,000 and $700,000. That's a hefty price tag, but when compared to the cost of sending in ground forces, the value becomes clear. One missile can eliminate a target that might otherwise require a full-scale raid, with all the risks and expenses that entails. Another critical advantage is survivability. The AMG-130 allows aircraft to strike from a safe distance, reducing the risk to pilots. In modern warfare, where anti-aircraft systems are increasingly sophisticated, the ability to stay out of range and still strike deep is a huge strategic benefit. The standoff capability also means fewer aircraft are needed per mission, which reduces operating costs in the long run. Now let's talk a little bit about technology integration. One of the impressive aspects of the AMG-130 is how it links into network-centric warfare. Pilots or battlefield commanders can input coordinates in real time or even reassign targets during the missile's flight. This flexibility is enabled by secure data links and satellite communication systems, giving the US a significant edge over adversaries using static or older targeting systems. While many military analysts talk about hypersonic missiles and drones today, weapons like the AMG-130 remain critical. That's because not every target needs hypersonic speed, as some require pinpoint accuracy, deep penetration, and the ability to adapt mid-flight. The AMG-130 delivers on all of those fronts. What's the future of the AMG-130? The Air Force is already experimenting with updated variants, possibly integrating smarter AI-based targeting algorithms, improved sensors, and even swarming capabilities where multiple missiles can coordinate attacks on different parts of a bunker. The future may also include stealthier versions designed to evade radar even more effectively. Other countries are watching closely. Nations like Russia and China have tried to develop similar weapons, but few match the reliability and sophistication of the AMG-130. In fact, military strategists around the globe often reference the AMG-130 when discussing modern air-to-ground precision munitions. What about limitations? No weapon is perfect. The AMG-130 requires careful planning before deployment, and its effectiveness depends heavily on accurate intelligence. It's also not suitable for mobile targets or targets that require a high rate of fire. That's why the US military pairs it with other weapons like the JSTAM or laser-guided bombs for more versatile missions. Despite these minor limitations, the AMG-130 has carved out a unique role in America's arsenal. It serves as a psychological weapon as much as a physical, and EU enemy commanders know that hiding underground won't guarantee safety. That's a powerful deterrent. To put things in perspective, think about this. A single AMG-130 can eliminate a bunker that costs tens of millions of dollars to build. It's a missile that not only breaks concrete, it breaks the will of those who believe they can hide from American air power. That's the real value of a weapon like this, and the production doesn't stop. Defense contractors like Boeing and Raytheon have been involved in upgrades and manufacturing, ensuring that the missile continues to meet the needs of 21st century warfare. Logistics support, software upgrades, and training for aircrew all add to the total program cost. which reaches into the hundreds of millions of dollars over time. So, if you're fascinated by military tech, the AMG-130 represents the cutting edge of standoff, precision strike capability. It's a missile designed not just for today, but for tomorrow's threats, and it will continue to play a key role in missions where precision and power are non-negotiable. This has been your deep dive into the AMG-130 bunker buster bomb, a masterpiece of American airpower. If you learned something new or enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to subscribe to AutoBigate, the channel that brings you power, performance, and precision from the sky to the battlefield. More incredible weapons and military tech are coming up, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is AutoBigate, signing off.